This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, fly man ring.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513. NBA playoff talk Sunday. How you go, brothers? Feeling, man?
Hey, man.
Hey,
Feeling
brother,
good. Feeling
I'm
great.
blessed. I'm blessed. What's happening?
And we chilling, man. We see you out and about, man. Looking great outside. We got the sunshine. Got the nice trees
But
in the background.
I'm working, brother. But this, hey, I'm not enjoying this. It's work that's happening. But
you get ready for next weekend.
Yeah, I missed Wednesday because we had to go a little earlier, so work wasn't allowed. So I couldn't just I had to hop on with you brothers today for at least an hour.
We feel it, man. We feel it.
Man, so what we hitting, brothers? Talk to me.
Hey, so I guess we can start out with unfortunate happenings of last night, man. Lakers game.
Man, what Lakers get swept, man?
Lakers, will they get swept? Oh man. They're gonna win one game. D-Lo gonna come out and look great, and then they're gonna, set it up. Maybe we can do in 4. Maybe we can, the first time ever. It's not happening though. This is going 5 max, and it's over. So Lakers are done.
What you think, T?
Man, honestly, I think we gonna lose Monday. I mean, that's how they mindset, but it's over. Like ain't no hope. We old niggas been playing inconsistent, and if the trend keep happening, this is gonna be a game where AD don't even show up. So man, we might as well just go and stay home. Don't even
catch the flight. Don't catch the flight back to Denver, huh?
Yeah.
It's ugly.
I'm actually with you, T. I think when I saw D-Ham at the LA Sparks game against Phoenix Mercury, I said, "Yep, the broom's coming out, boys. It's over." He's still making coaching mistakes, and it's not just on D-Ham, of course. We said it on Wednesday, T. Like the Denver is just better. They're just a better team. They're just flexing their muscle on us. Honestly, man, they're winning all kind of ways. They're having Jokic dominant games, and they winning. They're having Jamal Murray dominant games, they winning. They just winning all kind of ways, man. So I don't like how Mike Malone's talking though. Mike Malone saying some bullshit for real, but he got room to talk now. Like that they beating our ass, so can't say shit. So I think they will end up sweeping us, man. Unfortunately.
So how we let Jamal Murray come out there and drop 30 in the first half?
In the first half, bro. Like I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. Like
they didn't let they didn't let him. He's a beast, bro.
Bro, he was getting
them looks he was getting, bro.
In rhythm jumpers.
Yeah, I get it.
Like you got to get it. Push up. I understand, he don't want to take D-Lo's confidence up, but not starting out with Dennis Schroeder on him, really was a mistake by Darvin.
D-Lo looked bad.
Yeah, I mean,
there ain't no other way to. Nothing else about it. I ain't gonna say it's his fault,
a series for him. It just ain't a series for him, man. Like this ain't. It's all about matchups in the playoffs, and this just ain't the best series for him. He's not quick enough to guard KCP or Jamal Murray off the dribble, and it's just not working out, man. Like he's just not. And then when he's not scoring on offense, it makes his defense, stick out even more.
Yeah.
The make or miss league. So yeah, and D-Lo when he's like you just said, when he's not making shots, we know he's not the best defender. So
yeah, man, he gives effort on defense, but he's just not athletic enough defensively to stay in front of some of these guys. But sometimes he's playing good defense and he's just getting cooked, man. Ain't nothing he can do about some of these shots that's going in. And then some of it is like also defensive philosophy. Kind of hard defense is set to be played against this like we said, juggernaut of offense in Denver. So
yeah, they ain't no joke. Denver the real. I talked a lot of stuff about them on the show, but they the real deal.
They loaded, man.
I'm gonna give
loaded.
It to them.
They're loaded.
And that Brown kid playing good.
Bruce Brown, yeah, he is, man. I can't stand it. I can't stand it that he's playing good either, because we talking all that shit, man, making us look bad. I'm gonna get that off here before when he come back out there. He is. But yeah, you got him.
I'm here.
But yeah, man, Bruce Brown is playing well, man. So I can't even say shit. Um, they whipping our ass, man. They whipping our ass.
Before I step off, brothers, 'cause I gotta go. I get into it
Yeah, you
today.
good?
I think the Celtics gonna get it together today, and they gonna turn it around. I know that y'all about to hop into that. And if they don't, Jesus Christ, that's all I can say.
Hey yo, you're right. That's what they're gonna need. They know. That's what they're gonna need if they don't get it together. That's exactly what they're gonna need. They're gonna need Jesus Christ.
I think Jason Tatum has a really huge game tonight. If you betting, definitely betting on the Celtics because I mean, that's who they're gonna need if they lose. That's what we're just gonna. Ain't nothing else to say. All right, bros. Y'all have a good rest of this, show, and I'm gonna get to it. Get to this work stuff. I holla.
All right, bro.
Then, brother.
All right, peace.
Yeah. Man. Well, first, before we give our preview of game 4 tonight, man, or game 3 tonight, we gotta go back and recap game 2, man, and we both picked Boston to bounce back. We both expected Tatum to go out there, come out, and have a huge game. Which I mean, he had a pretty, not a huge game. He had a better game than the game 1. Came out showing being aggressive, but that wasn't enough.
Wasn't, man?
It was not enough. Jaylen Brown had a terrible shooting night, and he had a few other guys contribute, but that wasn't not enough much to make up for Brown's off night. And basically, man, even with all that with the Celtics, they were up double digits in the fourth quarter, and the Heat just did what they've been doing all playoff series. We seen it in the first round against Milwaukee. They just never gave up. Jimmy Butler took over in the fourth quarter, and I know you're going to get on it because you've been on him all series. What was Joe Mazzulla doing, leaving Grant Williams 1-on-1 with Jimmy Butler?
I have no idea, man. Man, shout out Jimmy Butler. I'm becoming an actual fan of the guy. First, I couldn't stand Jimmy Butler.
We know the history.
What's up, Leland? He said I like Boston tonight, but Timothy Butler on the Heat at home. I mean, hey, the Heat is at home tonight, so hey, that is a good point. That is a good point. But yeah, man, that game was just that just shows you how important coaching is, man. Like, everybody thought that just plugging in Mazzulla was just the team would work the same way, and it obviously is not working the same way, man. Like it's off. I think Joe Mazzulla gave up in the fourth quarter. Even not even like Stephen Gundy called him out on the live broadcast. He's not even calling timeout. What are they doing? I was just like, what is he doing? He's just basically just giving up. And it's hard to watch, man. It's hard to watch. He's just being badly outcoached, like badly outcoached. You look on paper, anybody that knows basketball can tell you Boston it's clearly the better team on paper, like clearly the better team, even during the season. Like, I think Boston shoots way too many threes. We saw it in, I think it was I forget what game it was, but one of the games they were actually winning the game at one point, and Joe Mazzulla is bitching about them not shooting enough threes.
Game 1.
He's like, what are you doing? Yeah, it probably was game 1. What are you doing, bro? Like, y'all have a lead right now. You're talking about, we're not shooting enough threes, guys. It's not going to win us the game. And that's what they do. And everybody talking about, everybody blaming Tatum for his passiveness and his like shot selection. So he does settle for a lot of threes, but that's Boston's philosophy. That's how Joe Mazzulla wants them to play. So I don't really, you can't really not blame Tatum because he's out there playing, ultimately, so he can't make the decision. Hey, I'm not going to shoot. I'm going to drive to the lane instead. But that's their offense. They want to chuck up threes, and he shoots a lot of contested threes, step back, side steps. They're pretty when they go in, but when he's missing them, it's like that's not really a good shot, bro.
Yeah, I mean, part of that, obviously we've been saying it for years. I just had this new modern day age of basketball. I mean, obviously we know 3 is more than 2, but when you have guys who can get to the rim almost damn near at will, and Tatum and Brown when they want to drive, you have to take points any way you can get them, especially in the playoffs.
Yep, especially in the playoffs, and you want to get your other guys, spot up threes, and also you can get Tatum and Brown spot up threes too. One of them is driving and kicking. If the ball's gonna move around, one of them will eventually get a catch and shoot 3. If the ball's moving good enough. I've seen Boston do it before, so I don't understand what their philosophy is. Just ISO step back threes. That's what Tatum does mostly. ISO step back threes.
So game 3 is tonight in Miami. Miami is undefeated in the playoffs at home. Does can well? I know they have on paper they have what it takes to easily come back and win this series, but will they?
You know what? I don't trust Joe Mazzulla. It's not even. I know I've been harping a lot on coaching this playoff series. People out there, oh, y'all just blaming coaches, and this coaching is very important. But he doesn't make the correct adjustments at the right times, unless the players do what they said. I don't know if you saw Rasheed Ross talking about Doc Rivers. He said Doc used to be in the huddle saying, this, that. We get back out there and say, look, we ain't doing what he's talking about. We're gonna do this, and this, and that's how we, made adjustments, and it shit worked. Unless they start doing that and making their own adjustments, being NBA players and being like, all right, this ain't gonna work, or saying, hey, what would Ime do right in this situation? That's what we had last year. What would he do in this situation? All right, that's bullshit. Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and do what we think would be right and do that. Y'all got there last year. At this point, y'all, the players, know what it takes to get there. Joe Mazzulla has proven that he can't do it, and I'm sure the players see that too. They there. Like if we see them outside looking in, they feel that shit. So and all these new podcasts coming out, the players talking about the coaches. You know how they feel about coaches now. Mm-hmm. So they feel like Joe Mazzulla is not it. Okay, so he's not it. Take this shit into your own hands and go out there and win this game. Will it happen? No. Give me the heat.
Oh man, so basically saying the only way that Boston has a chance to come back to win tonight, or even come back to series, the players have to basically take control. Basically, inmates have to run the asylum.
Yep.
You gotta listen to us. We know what's best for us.
Yep. They have to really just and I don't know if they'll do that because their best player has it's Tatum, in my opinion, is their best. Is their best player. Skill wise, everything wise, he's their best player. He don't have that mentality to just be like, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this. He has the mentality of like, all right, we're going to fall in line with what the coach is saying. Unless Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown pull him aside, like, look, bro, we're not doing this shit, man. Come on, we're not doing this. Unless they pull him aside and say, we're going to do this, man. We need you to go out there and lead the charge, but we're going to do this. Unless they pull him aside and get and empower him with that dog, he ain't got it in him for real, man.
Yeah, nah, I'm with you, and we talk about it all the time, man. We want to see players go out here because honestly, if it goes out there and it works, the coaches can't say shit. Obviously, now if you go out there and fuck up, okay, you got to answer media, you got to answer the front office and everything. But at the end of the day, I think front office will side more with the players, and especially a new coach like Joe Mazzulla.
Especially at this point when he's proven that he be fucking up. He's saying stuff after the games. No, I'm with that. I stick with my decision. And then they later you switching up. Like you're very indecisive right now, man. So definitely if Tatum or even if Marcus Smart do shit like that, they're not gonna be like, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. He's the heart and soul of the team for real too. So they got the control, man.
Man, I'm picking Boston to win tonight, but it's not a good. I'm not comfortable picking them. I think honestly, I'm just picking them more so for me as a basketball fan.
You gotta win.
Yeah, I must win. And look, if they go down 0-3, it's a good chance they can get swept too.
Lakers and Celtics get swept.
Oh man. Whew.
Hey, Twitter will be ablaze.
We're gonna talk about that on Wednesday because if there is a Nuggets Heat NBA Finals, bro, I think that's a very for basketball wise, I think it's a very good finals matchup.
I would agree.
We'll talk about that more on Wednesday. But selfishly, I'm picking Boston tonight because if both teams get swept, man, that means we're going to have to go damn near 10 days
without any basketball.
No basketball TV, bro.
And you know what they're gonna be talking about? Lakers and Celtics off season.
Yep.
That's gonna piss Michael Malone off, man. I think I said it on Twitter last night. I think Denver's gonna win a championship this year, regardless of who comes out of the East. We're gonna talk about that, I guess, when we get further into the playoffs. But I think Denver's gonna win it. Like the way Mike Malone talk, he's talking real spicy, but he has a reason to be talking. He has a very, very good team, man. Like his team, they are very well coached too. Like shout out to him, they're a very disciplined team. They have a different fire in them this year that I didn't see. The last time they were all healthy together, in the bubble, I guess you would say then. They play on a different level, I think. But man, I felt the same way about LA in game 3, bro. I said we have to win tonight, so we're gonna win. We have to win. We have to win. We have to win. You saw what happened last night.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a huge difference. I mean, because obviously Lakers, we were going home and Boston's going on the
Going on the
road.
road,
So like you have to
huge,
say it's a must win, and you're going on the road. Like
and everything's kind of flopped too. Like we were the lower seed going in, they're the higher seed going in, so everything is flopped. Like all the pressure is really on them. Like it was pressure on us because we're the Lakers, we got LeBron, we got AD, blah blah blah. But in reality, they're the one seed. We said it on Wednesday. They're the one seed for a reason. They have the reigning 2-time MVP. Like they should be favored. They were favored in the series. They should win the series. But this Boston team, it shouldn't even be close with this Miami team.
they
They
were
should.
they were favorites before before conference finals play. They were favorites to win the championship.
I was saying too. Shout out to my guy Chaz. He was saying earlier in the season. He was saying he think Denver was going to win the championship, and I was saying now Boston is the best team in the league. Like even though I'm a Laker fan, they're the best when Boston was on a little great run or whatever. But I thought they had everything together. I would still didn't trust Joe Mazzulla, but I was like, hey, these players are gonna just they don't cruise control. They know how to get shit done. But yeah, shit just going straight south for them, bro.
Yeah, and while we've been talking a lot about Boston, man, we gotta give some love to Caleb Martin. He been going crazy, especially in game
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, I said it on Wednesday too, man. He was making everything, and even like you said, game 2 he was making everything. So, and Max Strus, undrafted Max Strus. I was like, who is this guy? He's showing he is. Shout out to him. I heard he's about to get paid this summer. So, I love to see guys like that who are undrafted or second round picks. Just underdog guys come in and really just get paid, make a name for themselves. Hopefully, he can keep it up, next year and beyond.
But that's what he culture is. I mean, because it was a time in there like during game 2, like Duncan Robinson came in and knocked down a timely 3. So like you just never know they'll get production or timely shots from everybody on the team.
Yeah,
that's a huge part of Heat culture. So man, like I said, man, shout out to Coach Spo and the Heat organization because
right now
they are on their way to the NBA Finals right now.
He looking like the best coach in the league, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy because he ain't got no Denver roster right now. He working with 2 of his best guards are injured. Jimmy Butler is looking every bit like who Kawhi Leonard is supposed to be. Like this is who Kawhi Leonard is supposed to be, and Jimmy Butler out here like, yeah, it's me. Like I don't know what y'all talking about. This is me. So shout out Jimmy, man. Like I said, I'm becoming a fan. Grant Williams talking all that shit to him. He was looking at him like, this guy. Man, watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went ham on him, man. he was just going ham on him, man. They said, I don't know if it's true or not. They said he went to or he shouted off he went to him, but said to Joe Mazzulla, this is your plan to get him on me. This is your plan. You thought this was gonna work? I believe every bit he said that, man.
Oh, for sure. And let's keep it above. Like Jimmy Butler, he didn't have the best shooting night. Like I think he went like 11 for 25 or something. And he only had 27 points.
Yeah.
But like I said, when you needed, that's what we talked about Wednesday. Like one thing, Jimmy Butler, he's gonna empty the clip. He's gonna leave it all out there, no matter what.
Yeah, that's what he said in the post game too. He said, "Hey, my guys getting the ball." He said they kept getting the ball, so I said, "Well, I'm gonna keep shooting." He said, "It's my job to make sure we got a shot on goal either." But my shots are, if I got a good look that I make, I'm gonna shoot it. Or if I see a guy get double team, I see a guy open, they're gonna shoot it. That was our goal, just get shots. So we don't want to turn it over. We want to get bad shots, just to get shots. And they trust me with the ball, I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah, man. So game 3 tonight, TNT 8:30. Oh man, Lakers game 4 tomorrow night 8:30.
Damn Lakers, man. We had to win that game, man. And everybody's on Twitter talking about, it's a lot of Kawhi Leonard, not Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving.
I'm saying that. Yeah.
Shout out Brian Windhorst. He said there's a way we can get Kyrie and still pay and keep Austin Reeves, but that would still mean we probably lose Rui Hachimura. We're probably gonna lose, Bando, D'Lo, of course, but we don't really want to keep him at this point. I know most of us on Twitter don't, at least. So I'm not with that, bro. Like, of course, Kyrie is an electrifying player, but man, we saw what happens when you give up depth for Kyrie Irving. Like, it doesn't go well for your team, man. So I'm sorry. I love Kyrie. I know I was calling him the point guard before he started doing all this bullshit in Brooklyn. I ain't talking about the link shit. I'm talking about the shit he was doing on the court. The bullshit of not showing up and getting hurt and shit. But I love Kyrie as a player, but he's a defensive liability still. Reeves is a better defender than Kyrie, but he's not that great on defense either, honestly, bro. So we still need to keep Rui, still need to keep Vando at least. We need to keep Austin, Rui, Vando.
Yeah. I mean,
At least.
You hit the nail right on the head. Like we've seen it this entire season, basically. When guys trade for big name superstars, like I said, Dallas did with Kyrie. They lost Mikal Bridges and Spencer Dinwiddie. You've seen how that impacted them defensively. We've seen Phoenix trade for KD, lost Mikal Bridges and who was the other? I forget the other.
Cam Johnson.
Cam Johnson.
About to get paid this summer too. Shout out Cam Johnson.
They struggle defensively and shot making. Like I said, now you relied on, like I said, guys like you acquired Terrence Ross, but you hardly played him.
Yep.
Torrey Gregg, he was cool. TJ Warren
barely was playing. Which is why Monty Williams got fired. But
yeah,
I'll go back and watch our last episodes for that.
You traded guys who can not only defend but knock down shots when you needed them for guys who can't knock down shots. So
yep.
And honestly, low key, like it's like we seen this before. Like we traded our whole core for AD, and honestly, if it wasn't for the bubble championship, like we would probably call this a
failure. We would call it a failure, bro. Like unless you win a championship after a Black Panther trade like that, it's a failure. It's a failure, man. So
do we really want to go through that again? And at the end of the day, it's all still going to rely on how good AD is going to be at the end of the day. We get Kyrie. It's still Kyrie, Bron, and AD. We're still going to rely AD going out there and being the best player out of them three.
Yep, you're still going to rely on AD. And LeBron, that will probably make LeBron your number 3, and he'll probably be the best number 3 in the league, besides being your number 2. But we will still need AD to be that like top 5 player in the league. And is he going to be that top 5 player in the league consistently? Defensively, yes. He's going to be the best probably defensive player in the league consistently, throughout the rest of his prime. But offensively, man, as we're seeing it now, once you get deeper into playoffs, and unless we get another big to play next to him, playing the 5, he's going to be limited, man. So unless we make some changes, other spaces on the roster, I want Kyrie on the team, but if it means we're going to lose all those players, I'm not with it. If we can get Kyrie on the squad while keeping Rui Hachimura, keeping Austin Reeves, keeping maybe Vando, at least those 3 guys, I'll be with it. But if we lose one of those 3, 2 of those 3 to get Kyrie, I'm not with that, man.
And do you as Lakers fans, do we all really want to have to narrow it down to next year? Because remember, Bron's ultimate goal is to play with Bronny. We're not drafting in the lottery next year.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Let's hope we're not. But if we be kind of a perfect fit for.
Well, because I'm almost willing to bet in order for somehow to make that Kyrie move happen, probably going to do a sign a trade. Probably going to give up our pick.
And do you think Mark Cuban was going to work with the Lakers, bro? Come on, he's the reason we didn't get Chris Paul back in 2011. He's the reason a lot of the bad stuff happened to the Lakers, bro. He hates us. He don't like the Lakers. If y'all didn't know, go back and look it up. Mark Cuban does not fuck with the Lakers. So I don't think there's any way in hell he's going, okay, yeah, I'll help you guys out. Let's do a sign and trade. I don't want to lose Kyrie for anything. He would rather lose Kyrie for nothing.
Yep.
Trust me. Unless people talk him into it, he would rather lose Kyrie for nothing.
So yeah, I'm cool on the Kyrie. I'm cool on Kyrie on the Kyrie move. Honestly, we've been saying it. We've been realists on the show. Our championship window right now is closed. It's done.
Yeah, I always said LeBron was going to win another ring. I'm surprised we got this far this year. I've been saying it for the last 2 weeks of the playoffs. If we had somehow, like I said, we get Kyrie, hey man, I'm a Laker fan through and through. I know some of y'all fake Laker fans on Twitter, y'all be rooting for other teams and shit. Y'all be saying when we finally be good, y'all want to talk shit. Oh, we need to do this, do that. We don't care about y'all opinions. Unless you room for us in the down years after Kobe left. If you switch another team or favorite player with somebody else, we don't care about your opinions. Keep it to yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you die hard Laker fan, we don't care about your opinion, man. A lot of y'all just was hate when we got LeBron. I didn't want LeBron either when we got him. I was still down with it. A lot of y'all, when we got LeBron, y'all really switched and really started hating the Lakers because we had LeBron.
And you're really gonna see Lakers fans once LeBron decides to leave.
Yep.
So
we're gonna go back to the real crew of Laker fans when LeBron's out. If you was Laker fan before we got LeBron, now you're not Laker fan because we got LeBron. You're not a Laker fan. You're not a real fan at all. Go be a fan of some other team.
Facts.
We don't want you.
So yeah, man. But honestly, but we said earlier, I think for real Lakers season, I think we're done. Like I said, we lost the game with Jamal Murray killed us by himself. Jokic didn't play that great offensively.
Yeah, he was in foul trouble the whole first half, man. And Jamal Murray just was going ham. So Darvin Ham, well, why not get the ball out of his hand somehow? Why let that man just kill us? I mean, yeah, it was only a 2-point game at the end of the first half, but I mean, he was in rhythm. He was in rhythm. We have no guard that can match up with his offensive. When he's on, we have no guard that can match up with that. D'Lo can be hot and be good when he's hot, but he's on Jamal Murray even when he's hot.
And then D'Lo, like I said, like why was D'Lo still in the games during key moments? Like it was a stretch in that third quarter. It's like, why is he in there? He's not doing nothing, providing nothing for
Why
him.
did he start the third quarter? We came back with him on the bench, and I know as a player, you like, damn, I see. But as a player, if a team come up when you're on the bench and hey, I'm happy we winning at this point. I'm happy we coming back, man. Leave me on the bench and get somebody else that's helping us, keep up with this team, man, because he wasn't doing it. And then Darvin Ham started on the third quarter. At that point, I was like, yeah, it's over. Like he's not seeing what we're seeing watching the game. Like, what are you looking at, bro? I know you want to, empower him and give him confidence and stuff, but bro, do it off the bench.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know that. I've been seeing Laker fans say this that we need to get rid of Darvin Ham too. It's like that's not the answer either.
Nah, it's not. I've been critical of Darvin Ham as well. But
I mean, yeah, we all been critical of him, but firing him after 1 year.
And him overexceeding like this, we nobody expected us to get to the conference finals, so he's not getting fired. So we can chill with that. I give him credit after the last round. He did a phenomenal job against Golden State. Phenomenal job. His defensive philosophy, his whole scheme, guard, Steph, and Clay was great. This series, he lost me again. He lost me, man. The whole 3-guard lineup he playing with when he brought Dennis back in the game, it was Dennis kept D'Lo in the game still. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Get D'Lo out. I'm not one of those Twitter fan or Twitter guys on Twitter, saying we're losing because of D'Lo. He wasn't the sole reason we were losing, but it was obvious that we were better when he's off the court. So you had to get him off the court. You had to get him off the court, man. I'm not one of those guys that shits on D'Lo. I'm a D'Lo fan. I don't want us to re-sign him for the maximum amount he can get or even close to it, honestly. But he's proven that he's not worth that. But I think he's still a good player.
Yeah, he got that. He got it the 1 year after the Brooklyn deal. So it's like, yeah, you ain't getting another.
Yeah, so. Yeah, he's not, man. I mean, he's still a very serviceable player. Just like later in the playoffs, he's going to be kind of unplayable, depending on the matchup, depending on who you playing. Unless you playing, if we's playing somebody like Philly who's playing like Peter Tucker, he can guard Peter Tucker. He can guard him. Where he just want to stand in the corner and set screens. But on somebody who can catch and go to the rim, like Bruce Brown can catch and go. He can get it off zoom action and go. Jamal Murray can do off dribble and off zoom action and go. He can't move that quick, like laterally, man. So he becomes unplayable if he had the right pieces.
Yeah, but just a bad matchup. Ultimately, we did better. He had a much better matchup if Phoenix were somehow knock off Denver. But
if we were playing Phoenix, it'll be a lot easier for him because Landry Shamet don't really catch and shoot. He don't really catch it and go. Mm-hmm. So that'd be a little bit easier for him to guard. But yeah, it'll still be a tough series for him. Unless they had Chris Paul back, it'd be easier for him or somebody like Chris Paul.
Traffic cone.
Chris Paul traffic cone as well. So he can kill him while he's getting killed on offense. And Chris Paul don't really he ain't really that quick off the bounce no more as he used to be, even off like triple threat. Like these guys are killing him off of just catching it, sizing up or looking around and it's going. Like or catching it and just going quick. He's getting killed off that, man.
All right. Well, like I said, we got game 3 tonight, Eastern Conference Finals down in Miami. Let's see if Boston can channel that championship pedigree and bounce back and get a huge must win down in Miami.
For sure.
And then game 4 tomorrow. For me, just being a realist, whatever happens.
That's how I feel on game 3. Asked me like, "You nervous?" I was like, "Nope, whatever. I don't think we're gonna win a series. I already thought that. I picked the Lakers in 6. Just like I said, we said it on your biased opinion.
Yeah.
I didn't think we was gonna win a series, but I was hoping we'd make it at least close, man.
I just wanted hope.
I said it on Twitter.
I just want them to win Game 3. Give me hope that we can tie this series.
I kind of had a feeling it wasn't. When we lost Game 2, I was like, "Yo, I know Denver dropped 2 on the road to Phoenix. We don't have anybody that can go out here. We don't have 2 players who go out here and drop 35 plus. We don't have that. So we're not gonna win. They're gonna win at least one of these games on the road. So if we can win Game 4, I'll be happy. If we get swept, man, it's gonna be bad, man. Twitter gonna kill Laker fans, man. I'm not gonna log off Twitter for the rest of the until this final start. It's gonna be a long time because it's Boston fucking around get swept, man. I'm gonna stay off Twitter because they're gonna be killing Laker fans. And I'll be just trying to keep scrolling, man. That little For You section be killing me on Twitter now, man. Elon, get that shit out of here, bro. None of that shit is for me. It's not for me, bro. I see that shit, I get infuriated. It's not for me. I don't want to go through. Oh, look at this, like. I go through and like, who the fuck is this? What are they talking about? What are they saying? Who is this idiot? What? Thank God this guy's not a GM or coach. That's what I be going through saying. All that For You section, all the hoop takes.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of Twitter GMs, coaches, owners on.
All the hoop takes on that For You shit be terrible. That's why I don't follow none of them niggas. Like I don't follow them for a reason. Keep them off my timeline. Switch over to the following. I gotta switch over back to it. Like, man, I can't do it.
But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Make sure you tap in with us on Wednesday. We're gonna recap Game 3 tonight, Eastern Conference Finals. Game 4 tomorrow. Talk about that Haney-Lomachenko fight.
Yes, man.
Man, man.
Yeah, I already know you feel me, Lila, on that For You shit. That's why you laugh. You feel that shit. You be on that shit too, probably like, bro, what is this? Who are these niggas? Who are these niggas?
Well, yeah, we gotta talk that Haney-Loma fight because
man, Twitter is going crazy last night on that too.
Yeah, so action-packed show
Wednesday, man. Tap in Wednesday. Might have to get back on before Wednesday. If we get swept, we gotta get back on here before Wednesday. Hey, if we get swept, man, we're gonna get back on here before Wednesday. I'm gonna get back on here at least and be like, just I can't about to play some music, but I can't play no music because Twitter or not Twitter, YouTube gonna get us. Can't play no music.
I mean, well, you can play your own music.
Yeah, I guess I can. I was gonna play some music like some like sad music and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we get swept, man. I'm gonna be in here with a bottle, man, pouring some out for the homies.
Yeah, that is true. Cause before Wednesday, cause they Game 3 is tonight and Game 4 is Tuesday. So we might have to be on. How about back on?
Yeah.
Before then. So
make sure y'all stay tapped in, man. hit the bell if y'all on YouTube. Hit the bell notifications, man. Make sure y'all get notified when we going live. We post a video, anything, man.
Yes, sir. So we ain't gonna hold y'all no longer on this beautiful Sunday. Enjoy the rest of this Sunday evening. It is beautiful down here in Cincinnati.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you like hoop, man, tune in right now. ESPN, the Chicago Sky versus Phoenix Mercury in a close game, fourth quarter.
Oh, they came back. Mercury.
Yeah, it's a 2-point game now. I'll be streaming, so it's a little bit behind, but I don't know if it's still 2-point game. On my TV, it's 2-point game right now.
Yeah. Let me get down here and catch the end of that, man. But
shout out to the Golden Knights, man. Won an OT. Let's go.
Shout out to Las Vegas Aces too. They destroyed Seattle.
I'm watching that game like, yo, what is going on? This is going back to all season. It's not fair.
Shout out to Stewie today, man. She scored 45 points in third and 3 quarters, man. Most of Liberty history. Man. They dropped that first one.
Appreciate you, Leland. Enjoy your rest of the day,
Appreciate you, brother. Love you, brother. But yeah, man. WNBA, man. Like I said, we talked about it Wednesday, Friday. The show season is back. There's a lot of talent in WNBA. So man, if y'all just at home, flip through channels, y'all catch WNBA, man. Make sure y'all tap in and support those women.
Yes,
for sure. But for the good brother, Flyman Rand, Josh Doc Evans, D. Taryn Blend, it's been down to the wire. 513 NBA playoff talk Sundays. We'll catch y'all either Monday or Tuesday. Like I said, hit that notification bell on YouTube, and y'all get notified next time we on live. But until then, man, y'all have a safe, blessed Sunday, and we'll catch y'all next time. We out.